Nairobi. In a landmark judgment, a Nairobi woman and her spouse have scored a major victory against a doctor and the Aga Khan Health Service Kenya for negligence. Today, the court awarded the couple 157 million shillings in damages following a botched surgery that resulted in the loss of the woman's cervix. The details of that story with Brenda Wanga.
The nearly 20-year search for justice for Naila Gureshi has finally come to a rewarding end. Naila was admitted to the Aga Khan Health Service Kenya between the 13th and 16th of September 2006 for what was meant to have been routine treatment for pelvic endometriosis. The court was told that the first defendant in the case, identified as Dr. Rafik Parker, botched the surgery, leaving the plaintiff in severe physical pain and emotional harm. High Court Judge Alexander Muteti found that the hospital's gynecologist performed an unauthorized removal of the woman's cervix during a procedure initially consented for, the removal of her uterus and ovary. This act was deemed grossly negligent and a violation of the patient's rights. As a consequence of the unauthorized surgery, the woman suffered life-altering injuries, leading to the loss of her employment and earning capacity. Both she and her husband experienced significant loss of amenities and consortium, profoundly affecting their quality of life. For their losses, the couple have been awarded landmark damages to the tune of 157 million shillings. The judge awarded them 7 million shillings as special damages to cover the cost of treatment in Nairobi and South Africa, where she eventually had the botched surgery repaired. He also awarded her 30 million for the unauthorized removal of her cervix, 40 million shillings for the loss of consortium, 20 million shillings for the loss of amenities, 10 million shillings for pain and suffering, 20 million shillings for the loss of capacity to earn, and 30 million shillings was awarded to the second plaintiff for the loss of society and services. While the second defendant, another medical practitioner involved, was cleared of negligence, the court held the third defendant, the hospital, accountable for breaching its duty of care. The hospital had allowed Dr. Rafik to practice despite being aware of his prior disbarment from medical practice in Uganda. Furthermore, the hospital's failure to provide essential diagnostic equipment such as a flexible cystoscope impeded the timely detection of complications that were later identified and treated by specialists in South Africa. The woman told the court that due to the defendant's negligence, she suffered the loss of her cervix, resulting in the loss of sexual enjoyment and the ability to satisfy her husband sexually. The plaintiffs claimed that the nature of the injury necessitates sustained and continuous medical treatment for which they are seeking compensation for future medical costs. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.